Welcome viewers to my channel Problem and Solution. This is your life coach here again at your service over here. So thank you very much for again visiting my channel Problem and Solution. And technically this channel is not for me, it is for you to help you out from those problems of life which are humanly manageable and can be possible by simply change your perspective, your mindset and your thought process. So this is your life coach Zuhair here once again to provide you all the best of the experiences of life so that you can manage your day-to-day problems in a more efficient manner, in a more effective manner. So let me recap the introduction of the first video in which I said most of the time 90% of the problem are the man-made problem, not all of them, but most of them. And 10% of the problems are given to us because they are given to us and that's the way we live in this universe over here. So that was the initial introduction over there, and then on my introduction I mentioned over there that in my episode 2, which is this one, I will going to discuss the different type of problems and what are the different professionals that can be engaged in to resolve those problems, and how and the way the life coach can be helpful in managing those problems. So let's start with the episode 2, types of problems. Now, dear viewers, there are 3 types of problems in our life. First of all, it is very important to clarify all of you that what type of problems can be resolved by what type of professional, because we are in a very much in a state of confusion that every problem can be resolved by every professional. No, that is not correct. Just like a heart doctor can only resolve the heart problem, the brain surgeon can only do the brain surgery, cannot do the heart surgery. So everybody specializes in their own ways. Like a life coach has their own domains where they can be helpful. So let's start with this thing. There are 3 types of problems, as I mentioned before. Number 1 is the negative problems. Number 2, the neutral problems. And number 3, the positive problems. Now, I'm sure my viewers is thinking, what kind of division is this 3 type of problem? Problem is a problem, doesn't matter it's good or bad. No, that's not correct. So let me start telling you what is the negative problem. Negative problem is considered that kind of problem which is like addiction, depression, sadness, angerness. You have anxiety, you have panic attacks, you have no confidence in you, you don't believe in you at all over there. So this is something which is require a medical treatment, which we call the mental problems over there. I'm not saying mentally incapable. All I'm saying it's require mental health. When it comes to your mental health, there's a different type of professional or doctor, you can call it, that can help you. And that professional is called the psychiatrist. Now, what exactly the psychiatrists do? First of all, psychiatrist is a licensed practitioner who helps you to identify the root cause of the depression, of the anxiety, of the sadness, of that anger, of that lack of confidence, and then try to help you to resolve those things and bring you back to the base level. When I say the base level, it means the point where your brain becomes sanity enough. You are sane enough to start thinking about yourself in the right direction, right? But before that, if you find yourself under those stages where you are having a depression, a sadness, a state of anxiety, a panic attack, depressions and anything, you cannot manage your anger, you cannot manage your attitude, something over there which is affecting you negatively, which is hurting your health, your both physical and mental health, then my dear viewers, please contact the psychiatrist. Psychiatrist is not a bad word. In some cultures, it's like a myth. No, psychiatrist can help you to stand back on your feet because you have a mental illness over there. Not physical, mental. And that mental illness, folks, it can take a toll on your health. So that is very important. Now, second type of problem, as I mentioned before, is the neutral problems. And what is a neutral problem, man? So neutral problems are those problems which affect both parties. For example, husband and wife are not able to make a relationship in a more healthier way. So that's a mutual problem. So that's something, nothing have a deficiency in you. It's just like you are not able to managing it in the right way. Or you have a beautiful children, you have a beautiful parents over there, they are very loving parents and loving children, but still you have a problem over there and you're not communicating to them properly over there, right? and you don't know that you are doing this thing. Neither children knows, neither you know. So in this case, your intentions are not there, but the problem exists over there. And then you need a counselor. Your addiction sometimes, you cannot avoid taking the sleeping pills. So sleeping pill doesn't fall under the psychiatrist. It falls under the counseling, in which the counselor will help you and try to explain you what are the health consequences over there. So it also we can call the low level of problems compared to the negative problem, which is on the highest level, because they're taking a real toll on your life. Even you can take your life also on that, because if you have a suicidal thought, then the psychiatrist must kick in to help you. But in neutral problems, it's not a suicidal thought. It's just like you have a problem in managing the things, and you don't know how to manage it, and plus you don't want to know how to manage it. I mean, you are not intended to fix the problem, but you are going through a problem. Then the counselor is needed. Counselor, we can sit down with both the parties, with both situations, try to explain what to do, what remediations to be done. So now these are the two stages which you clearly understand. Now question arises, what are the positive problems? Now here the positive problem directly linked to the life coach. Let me explain you the positive problems. Same relationship problem as I mentioned for the counseling side over there, parents and children, spouses, friends, family, relatives. But in all those problems, one thing is nice about them. You are willing to make it improve, but you do not know how to improve. Where in counseling, you do not have a willingness to improve, but the problem persists. Then somebody will take you to the counselor. In this case, you will come to the life coach yourself, because now you are ready to make a change in your life. It's a big difference, folks. When you say you want to make a change in your life, it means you are mentally ready to move on, but you do not know the steps how to move on. And the life coach kicks in over there. That is a major difference between a life coach and a counselor and a psychiatrist. So folks, whenever you decide to contact me for your career, for your life, for your changes over there, make sure that you are in a position, in a mode where you are ready to make a change in life, and just you need a guidance. But if you are in a bad state like depression and sadness, then a life coach is useless over there. And secondly, life coach is a non-regulated profession, whereas this counseling and the psychiatrist is a regulated profession, which means that you have to have certain kind of credentials to do it. It's like a doctor. Everybody cannot be a doctor, but everybody can be a physical fitness guider or something over there that can help you to improve your health. But a doctor should be licensed properly. That's why the psychiatrist comes in. That's why the counselor comes in. But a life coach is like a person who holds your hands towards your climbing steps, climbing processes. When I say holding your hand, it means he is a partner in your success. Very important, folks. You are ready to move on. You do not know how to move on, but you have a thrust in your heart. You believe yourself. One day you will be successful, but you don't know how to do it. Successful is not about money all the time. It's about relationship. It's about friendship. It's about your personality. It's about your attitude. It's about your behavior. It's about your mindset. It's about your belief system. All these things that comes in the way, if you have an intention to make it change, make it good, make it positive, life coach kicks in. So viewers, mind my words over here. Life coach start helping you when you come to the stage where you are in a sanity position, where your mind is in a sane position, you are in a good thinking position, but you do not know the direction, and you do not know how to manage it, but you are willing to do that. That's the life coach kicks in. Now, some people ask me the question over there, who's the motivator then? Okay. As the what motivator stands for, it motivates you. So one, you have crossed the cycle of psychiatry, counseling. It means now you are on a stage where you're standing on a baseline, which I told you initially. What is a baseline? Baseline is a place where your brain is in a neutral zone, where there is no problem over there, but there is no growth over there. You are okay, you are thinking properly, you are not doing anything negative, but you are not positive yet. So motivator kicks in. So motivator technically helps us, the life coach, to help you out. And what motivators do? They speak. They don't listen. That's a big difference between a life coach and a motivator, folks. Motivator only tells you, but don't listen you. They only tell you what they should do, how should do, what are the goodness you can have it by reaching to a life coach, or what you can do in your life, how you should be, should stand on your feet, and so on and so forth. But they are a mass audience information. This is not mentioned to any individual situation, because every individual is unique. What applies to you doesn't apply to me, and vice versa. When the motivator is to the job, then you are motivated enough to make a change in your life coach is there for you. Now, what stage we are on it? We are on a stage, we are mentally sane over here, we are calmed down, we are in a position of listening, we are not retaliating at this point, we are motivated enough to start my life or start your life for the betterment in every respect, managing the relationship, managing the anger, whatever it is. Anger, if it is beyond the control of you and you have not idea that what destruction you made from the anger, psychiatrist kicks in. But if you know what destruction is making to you and you want to control it and you want to improve your behavior, life coach kicks in. So see how the two different lines comes over here. When it's taking a toll on your health, psychiatrist. When it's coming to you for a better output, for an efficient output, for a successful output, life coach comes in. So there's a big difference, folks. So whenever you're going to reach me for sessions, for whatever it is, keep in mind, if you tell me that my child is lethargic, he just lie down on a bed, he don't do anything over there, he's so lazy and this and that. Now, this is not a life coach problem. This is a counseling problem. There is something going wrong in his mind which need to be addressed. That's not a psychiatrist also. That's a counseling, because that's not a disease. It's a sluggishness. And the reason for sluggishness, the person either is not motivated yet or something is demotivating that person. So if every time I tell my child, for example, oh, you can't do anything, oh no, this is not you can do it, your siblings can do it, a time will come either that child will be revolting to you or that will be demotivated to you. So that is a counseling, folks. That's not life coach. But when the child realizes it, child doesn't mean it's 7 years or 8 years, sometimes 20 years old is also considered a child for you. And the person want to improve the career but still not enough to know how to do it, life coach kicks in. So that is a difference over there, which I have cleared over there. And also one question come to me, mentor. I mean, you are my mentor. No, mentor and life coach is two different things. In mentor, you go into the person's personality, skills and qualities and try to adapt it. Whereas in life coach, we go into your personality, your inner, and find out the skills you have and then use those skills to refine your personality in your area. And every individual is different from other. One shoe does not fit all. So you cannot say that one problem, one solution is for everybody. No, that's the beauty of a life coach. Life coach handles every individual based upon their individuality. So if somebody tell me that if you do this way, you will be successful, this statement is incorrect, because both individuals have different skill levels, different mindset, different personalities. Yes, ultimate result will be the success, but reaching to the success is two different horizons, two different ways to reach over there. So you cannot say that whatever this person is doing will have the same over here. No, that's not going to work out. There, the life coach job is to identify what skills in you have, what brain you have, what mindset you have, and what level of belief system you have. If I tell you tomorrow, don't believe in something else which you believe in from ages and from your years and forefathers, will you stop believing that? You will run away from there. So I cannot touch that. But I will tell you how to manage with your belief system and being a little bit flexible over there. On the other side, other person has no belief system on it, but they don't believe in themselves also. So you see, everyone has a unique issue of their problems. So we have to identify the life coach, in case of positive problem, what is the uniqueness of that individual, and then apply our knowledge, our expertise, our maturity, our experiences to you so that we can guide you toward the right direction. That's very important. For when you're looking for a direction, life coach kicks in. When you want to be reached to the point where the direction is required, then counselors, motivators, and psychiatrists. So it's a two-way trip over there. But on this side of the border, psychiatrist, counselor can help you. When you reach to the border, you need a motivator to cross the border. When when you're about to cross the border, then the life coach will hold your hand and make the move throughout your end of the journey. So I hope that will be clear to us. So as I said, I'm a certified life coach over here, and you can reach to me. I reside in Canada. I always put my WhatsApp number over there. You can WhatsApp me. And again, folks, nobody can hold your hand and pull you in. It's you have to come into me. I cannot come to you. So if you have a willingness to move on, then I have a double willingness to take you on. So, and once you message it, try to continue with a message. Just don't do one message and disappear, but that shows you still require motivation. You are not ready to move on. So please invest in your life. Your life is very precious. You invest in car, you invest in watches, you invest in gold, you invest in houses. You never think of investing in yourself. I mean, think about yourself. How you look like when you become so smart, so personality wise, so trimmed, so groomed. When you have a great attitude, great behavior, the world will go around you. You don't need to have money to let the world around you. You require the right attitude to have the world move around you. We are still in a mindset where the material can buy the respect. Wrong. Material can buy the respect for a few days, few hours, but in the end, it's you who make the world goes round. So I hope I have cleared my concept over here. So in my third episode, we're going to discuss a life coach and how he can help in career building over there. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this will be a great video for your mind thought over there. Think about it. My email is below. Contact me, set some sessions. We'll go through a Teams or through a Skype over there. Distance has no longer meaning because we have online presence over there. So please contact us and we can look after the things for you over there. Thank you once again for watching this channel, and we'll see you next week. Bye, my dear viewers. Take care. Bye now.